is the formula for investment,
Yeah.
which none of these none of these armchair alphas know anything about this. These red
No, they
pill.
don't. They do now because I know a couple of them bought my course.
Yeah.
Right. So you're starting to see a lot of guys kind of talk about, oh, a woman needs to be invested in you. Now, I didn't invent the concept. That's pimp game. That's what pimps do.
Yeah.
Right. My father taught me this in high school. This was I learned coming into dealing with women. I learned to do this. Right. But when I came to this space, nobody even knew. It was like take a woman on dates, do this, do this. It was do this. It was basically playing ego games with women. Whereas I came with a different approach. And at first, a lot of guys, as you know, was like, what the fuck is he talking about? That's bullshit, right? Until they start trying it and seeing how effective it is.
I like your white guy voice.
Huh?
I like your white guy
Yeah,
voice.
fuck is this? Fuck is this darky talking about? Fuck
What
is
is
he?
this? What is this Negro saying?
Fuck is this Negro saying? But yeah, so
This channel's
but
gonna be banned.
yeah, but nah, and I'm not saying that to like be braggadocious, but if you go back and look at everybody's work, my work is there. I came here talking about shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, it was a foreign concept to the space, not the world, because guys who have real game know that. So, yes, it's an investment game. Now you need more than investment, but investment is a critical part of any fucking seduction of any relationship. When you go, the reason why people love the military is because, you know, military men invest their time and they sacrifice. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The United States government has done a good job at getting people to sacrifice their time. And you have guys who served in Vietnam 50 years ago, however long that was, and they sitting old and they got their little hats on with the fucking pins and shit, and they that proud of it because of what they invested and sacrifice. And so that philosophy and that strategy I've always employed with my women. This is why I was able to get a woman to come drive hundreds of miles to come see me in prison, and I had nothing to offer her but game. When she do it the first time, and she got to scrape, she 19, 20 years old, she got to scrape up gas to come drive and invest a whole Saturday when she could have went out and, you know, met some alphas in the club or whatever. She gave that to me. Now I got her hooked. You know, and in the course, I teach you how to do this, and I teach you how to start very small so where it's not even noticeable. And the next thing you know, she going to the moon for you. You know, so I'll give you guys a little preview.
So let me ask you a question. About investment. Let's say a guy's out there, he's dating a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should he have her get him a very expensive gift for his birthday from her? Is that considered investment, or is that not considered?
Yeah, it can be, but to make it more authentic, that'll work. But to make it more authentic, you want her to get you something that's maybe not expensive on the monetary side, but it's expensive as far as thought and effort, because, you know, women care about their money too, but women are very like thoughtful, and when they get to go into their nurturing and tap into that femininity, and they give this to you and they see it affects you positively, it's like a drug. You see what I'm saying? So if a woman go out of her way to be thoughtful and do all this shit for you, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be money, but money is effective too. So like if a bitch got, you know, a woman got, you know, she got her last $20,000 in the bank, and she take 10,000 of that and buy you a Rolex, she hooked, right? So money is cool, but don't forget the intangible parts too. And I'll talk about that in this preview. It's not just monetary, it's intangible things too. So if you got a woman who wants to give you something, you know, if she can't afford something expensive, you know, encourage her to be thoughtful. And when she gives you this, you have to give her the validation she's looking for being thoughtful. And you have to do that in a way that she appreciates that. It's very effective. And this is the shit that these guys don't teach on these streets.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Well, let's get this this module up and running here. We're going to talk a little bit about investment. This is a very high level concept. And for you guys that are constantly worrying, is she going to cheat? Is she going to leave me? This can be a way to cheat proof and
basically
ghost proof your relationship.
Basically.
Because the thing is this too, right? And I want to add, you prep that up. Let me know when it's ready. The thing is this too, right? The reason why modern women walk away from modern men nowadays is because men just roll out the fucking red carpet for these girls, and they walk in like, I don't do anything, I have no commitments, everything's free. This guy fucking validates me 24/7. I don't pay for anything. He doesn't ask me, like, I try to help. He's like, no, don't. I'll do all
Don't
the
do it.
dishes.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
do
the biggest
everything.
fucking mistake guys make.
Mhm.
But go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, and you're walking her right off the cliff. There, that guy who was with that woman, and Drake hit on her, and then she rejected him. That guy was just
Right.
like an average kind of guy,
The average dude
but the dude had her up here,
up here.
and
Why would
she.
I throw away 10 years for one night? See, yeah, a whore will do that who don't have no investment. So if you got a woman and you do everything for her and Drake hit her up, it's like, what am I walking away from?
Yeah.
But I'm not going, women are not going to walk away from what they've built. And you have to make them build. You have to make them build with you and not just sit there and fucking, and sex and fucking cooking ain't enough.
No.
But I teach you how to do all of that shit. And it's very important because this helps her get in tune with her feminine side, her nurturing side, her caring side. Just like you want to feel masculine and help a bitch out, and you can rescue the damsel in distress. You say, "Oh, baby, you're so strong. Oh, I appreciate you so much." You feel just like, yeah. Like when you can pull this out of a woman, it's very intoxicating, just like it's intoxicating for you when she make you feel strong and masculine. You know what I'm saying? So guys don't know this today. And it's very important.